Hey everyone, how's it going today? Coach Alvarez here, back at you another episode, Coffee with Coach. Bringing those mental vitamins to you this morning. Hope you're up, making some moves, got the mind in the right place, but if not, let's put it in the right place. So, just quick update on one of my students yesterday. If you saw my video, had a stroke, went to the hospital. Pretty tough time for the family and of course all of us that are friends with them. But apparently there's a little improvement today, so that's good. I didn't get much information besides that, and as I get that information, I'll share it with you guys. So, anyways, today, as I'm going through my routine, which is today's little routine has been a little off because just one of those things, man. When it rains, it pours. So I got a lot of stuff going on that I'm not used to. It's kind of messing up my schedule this morning. So trying to get this in like I'm supposed to get it in and then keep it moving, right? So anyways, one of the things that grabbed my attention today was in the 10X book. All right, if you don't have it yet, it's the one I've been referring to lately. This book here. All right, I was actually listening to the audio of it, and then I'm coming back and reading it and then sharing it with you guys. There is no shortage of success. There is no shortage of success. And that really just grabbed my attention this morning because I feel like some people just feel like success is only meant for other people, certain people, not for them. And there's like a shortage of it to where they can't grab any success and it's just out of their reach, which is totally untrue. All right, so let me go ahead and read this to you, and then I'll break it down a little bit further, all right? The way you view success is just as important as how you approach success. Unlike a product that is manufactured and inventory, there is no limit as to how much success can be created. I mean, that first line is just fire right there, right? It really is. That's what got my attention. You can have as much as you want, and so can I, and your achievement does not prevent or limit my ability to achieve. Unfortunately, most people look at success as though it is somehow a scarcity. They tend to think that it is someone else, that if someone else is successful, it will somehow inhibit their ability to create success. Success is not a lottery, bingo, a horse race, or a card game that allows for only one winner. All right. It is simply not the case. Gordon Gekko in the movie Wall Street said, "For every winner, there is a loser. Success is not a zero-sum game. There can be many winners. Success is not a commodity or resource that has limited reserves. There will never be a dearth of success because it is created by those who have no limits in terms of ideas, creativity, ingenuity, talent, intelligence, original persistence, and determination." Notice that I refer to success as something that's created, not acquired. Unlike copper, silver, gold, or diamonds, items that already exist and that if you must find in order to bring them to market. Success is something that people make. Great ideas, new technologies, innovative products, and fresh solutions to old problems are all things that will never exist in shortages. The creation of success can take place all over the world, either at the same time or at different times, at different levels by millions of people who have no limits. Success doesn't depend on resources or supplies or space. And this is where it gets really good, right? I think that first part is good, but this is going to relate to what's going on these days with, the election coming up, right? So this is good stuff. So listen up. Politics and the media perpetuate these shortage concepts by suggesting that there is not enough or certain things to go around, that if you have something, I cannot. Many politicians believe that they need to spread this myth in order to energize their followers to take a stand for or against another politician or party. They make statements like, "I will take better care of you than the other guy. I will make life easier for you. I will reduce taxes for you. I promise better education for your kids. I will make it more possible for you to be successful." The underlying implication of these claims is that only I can do this, not the other guy. These politicians first emphasize the topics and initiatives that they know followers consider important. Then they create this sense that citizens aren't capable of doing things for themselves. Man, that's fire, man. They highlight the scarcity that exists and do their best to make people feel that their only chance of getting what they want and need is to support them. Otherwise, they imply your chances of getting your share become even more remote. Man, it's really good stuff. One of the reasons why it's difficult to discuss politics or religion with people is because exchanges about both tend to suggest a shortage, which then causes inevitable disputes. So true. For example, if your political beliefs win, then my politics lose. If one party gets what it supports, then the other group must suffer. The same can be said for certain general attitudes and viewpoints. It's extremely difficult for people to agree to disagree. Fire, more fire, right? People operate under the assumption that one's beliefs cannot be maintained if another person's conflicting beliefs exist. This notion, based once again on the concept of limits and shortages, only increases the amount of tension we have with one another. More fire, so true, happening right now, right? Why does one person have to be wrong and another right? Why the need for shortages? You know, and it just goes on and on. I'll go into this other part real quick. You don't have to look too far to see the shortage myth perpetuated by most of the population via expressions of envy, disagreements, unfairness, and suggestions that those who hit it big have been unfairly compensated. Then there are constant reports in the media of shortages of jobs, money, opportunities, and even time. How often do you hear someone make the claim that there isn't enough time in the day, or someone else complain that there aren't any good jobs or that no one is hiring? The reality is that even if 20% of the population is unemployed, 80% have jobs. Another example of this shortage thinking has taken place right now in my neighborhood, and it just goes on and on and on. I don't want to waste any more time with that. I just want to get right to it, right? So, yeah, I feel that way. That's why I was feeling this little chapter here, because I feel honestly, regardless of who wins in November, it doesn't play a part in what I do on my day-to-day activities and how I get things done and how I think and how I move and how I win, right? The perception is that it will somehow make an impact on that. But on a day-to-day basis, it does not matter. I got to get up. I got to make moves. I got to get things done. You know, it all relies on me. If my business fails, that's on me. If my family fails, that's on me. Like if I'm failing, I'm getting overweight, unhealthy, you know, whatever, that's on me. It falls all on me. And then he goes into this book, just like Jocko does and David Goggins and everyone else that I read, like it's my fault, no one else's fault but mine. All right. So there's no shortage of success. If you think that it's like diamonds or gold or something like that, in those cases, certain ways you can only achieve those things. Success day in and day out, no matter how big or small, there's no shortage of that. Okay. There's small victories everywhere that lead into bigger victories, so on and so forth. So if you're out there with the assumption that, you know, you can't have success because someone else is having success, they're using it all up, they're taking it all up, they're buying all of it, they're getting all of it, and there's none left for you, you're just sadly mistaken. You need to change the mindset. Okay, you can have as much as you want. You just got to go get it. You got to get after it. Like it just feeds the mindset. And again, just reading this stuff here, because he goes into like people called him crazy, he's obsessed, he's a maniac, all this stuff, because he talks and thinks like this. And it wasn't until, because I was already talking and thinking like this, but it wasn't until I found all these other resources and books that it just fits. It's congruent with everything that I already was thinking and saying. So it's like, okay, yeah, I'm not crazy. It's the other people that are crazy for not getting off their butt and making moves. It's the other people that are crazy for not doing the things that they know they're supposed to be doing, for being lazy, unhealthy, and then the list goes on, right? Finances are bad. They're the crazy ones because they're the ones not making action, getting things done like they're supposed to. So there's no shortage of success. You want it, you gotta go get it, and it's a day-to-day thing, man. Like every single day, you see a meme floating around on Facebook, Google, Instagram, like, it's just one of those things where, the rent is due every day. You got to get up every day and make moves. And the second that you're laying around not doing anything, man, you're just getting passed up and you're just losing out on your opportunities for success. So there's no shortage of it. Doesn't matter, politics, religion, whatever. It doesn't matter. It falls on you. You're the one to blame for the success that you have or you don't have. All right. So again, it's not a lottery bingo game or a card game. It's not some commodity like gold or diamonds or something like that. It's all on you. So let's get after it today. Let's make things happen. And again, please keep sending out some prayers to my student, Mr. Ted, and my friend Big Mike, and then my other student, Kylan, got into an car accident, and stuff like that. So we need some help. All right, guys, you have a great day. I will catch you on the next one. Have a good one.